Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 24, and today we are starting our career mode. We're starting in Moto3 and we are going to participate in the debut. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Chang International Circuit and we will start from a rather solid 8th position with the CIP Green Power KTM. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. So here we go then, from 8th place on the 3rd row of the grid in the middle. We'll wait for the red lights to go out and I'm hoping for a good launch here. It's not bad. It's a little bit sluggish, but we'll get there. This is a brand new experience. This is MotoGP 24 and I'm so excited to tackle the 100% race distance with you guys here today. And what a start it is already. I am running the adaptive difficulty in this game, so I don't know what difficulty we're on right now, but I would assume it's quite high, because in qualifying I was a second off the pace with adaptive AI, so the AI felt like it goes a second quicker, and maybe I can with an upgraded motorcycle. But right now this is the debut. We're just going to absolutely go for it and just see what happens. We have Angel Piqueras behind us, which is not a rider I want behind me, to be quite honest. He's very fast, and he's probably going to make mincemeat out of me going into the left-hander here into turn 5. Not able to do so, actually, so we have the 4th position, which is better than I was expecting, really, because in the qualifying, as I say, I was a second down, as Joel Kelso has been giving a track limit warning. What a feature this year it is as well for the MotoGP stewards. I love that inclusion of that in the game. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're watching this video first and you haven't seen my review yet, I would recommend you head over and check out the review first, and then you can really understand what I'm talking about when I talk about the likes of MotoGP stewards and every other feature as well. There's a lot of great things in MotoGP 24, I assure you, and I am having a terrific time with a capital T. It's brilliant so far, it really is. So anyway, on to the right hand side then. We are coming out to the final corner. We just lost a bit of grips with Tatsuki-san. In fact, what a job for the Japanese rider, Furusata there, and Tatsuki Suzuki 1 and 2. Good job for the young men, as Furusata's now been replaced by Luca Lanetta for that 2nd position. So I'll keep an eye on how they progress this one, because I really need them to start engaging in a bit of a battle here. I can't catch up to the Japanese if they don't engage. I don't think I've got enough speed. I'm still getting used to the things with the KTM here in MotoGP 24. The lack of pickup effects with the Moto3 bikes is obviously new to me, so I've got to really learn on the fly here, as Colin Vaya has just been given a track limit. Oh no, Matteo Batelli has found me on the Rivercold Snipers rider. He's approaching. Is he going to go through? Holding my own so far in 4th, with still plenty of time to go. Now, I did turn on the rider transfers for the next season. I don't believe it's available in the debut, but for the next season we are guaranteed rider changes. Don't forget, rider transfers are a thing now in MotoGP 24, so that way we could see some very wacky combinations for the future. As we were really tight to the apex there for turn 9. Got to be careful for touching that apex there, because we could lose the front if we're not careful. In the early stage of this Grand Prix, Batelli is sizing me up. Is he going to go around the outside? Surely not. Tell you what, he's got the speed though, hasn't he? 3 Hondas ahead of us now. And then the 1 KTM/Husqvarna in the form of Tatsuki-san. Luca Lanetta, fastest man on track, 141.439, goes the young Italian. Rocking the number 58 in the SICK 58 Squadra Corsa team. Look at that. Beautiful. From permission from Pablo Simoncelli himself. How cool is that? Sorry, Paolo Simoncelli, not Pablo. He's not Spanish. Paolo Simoncelli. Apologies. I do apologise for getting that wrong in the early stage of this Grand Prix here today. So now, into the right hander. This is turn 3. We're a bit deep there, and Piqueras is coming through. Oh, I tried to hold on around the outside, but I wasn't able to get past on the money laundering energy drink, the Leopard Honda. I don't know if that's true, I've just heard that in the past, that Leopard is not actually a beverage you can buy, just representing the Honda team. So Stefano Nepera, our objective is to finish ahead of him over the next 2 Grand Prix. That should influence our decision for the futures. Track limit warning coming in for DrAce here today. Now, in the previous MotoGP games, I have ran tolerant penalties. This time, this year, it seems fitting to run strict penalties. So I'm going to have to be on my best behaviour to achieve 100% race distance without abusing track limits. Easier said than done when you're... Oh, look at that. Just caught on the curb there. That's going to put me in a perilous situation for turning into turn 11. All right, I managed to get past, but I did worry that maybe Nepa would just approach me really fast. But thankfully, not yet. Ryusei Yamanaka is out of this race. I don't know what's happened to the number 6, but he is not featuring in the grid anymore. He's crashed somewhere. As Tayo Furusata then, he's the fastest man on circuit. A 1:41.3 for him. As my lap times with this career mode bike, 1.5 down. That's not ideal. A 1.4 down, actually. So, I mean, it's not better, but it's close enough. We're a 10th closer than I actually predicted. But with still plenty of time on the track at the moment, we've got a lot to learn. And I don't doubt, but by the end of this race, we're going to start chucking in our fastest laps. Look at that. I just wanted to let the bike lift me up, and I moved to the analog stick to try and push me in. And the bike lifted up really quickly. Stefano Nepa's now got a track limit warning. Look how good that adds to the experience now. If there's a rider in this one who gets a long lap penalty, I can't wait to see them take it. That is a feature. I've done my review and it definitely says, definitely does it, and I've seen them do it. It's awesome. It's such a great feature. I know it seems a bit behind. It's taken a lot of games to get that, but I don't care. I'm happy to have it now. It's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't bought MotoGP 24 yet, then I would say, what are you doing? It's really solid, honestly. But if you haven't bought it and you just want to watch my career mode, then I don't fault you. I'm going to go all out for the victory every season, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to keep you inundated with MotoGP 24 content. Are we catching up to Piqueras and Batelli here? Looks like we found a bit of rhythm. Bit early on the brakes there. I'm still braking quite early. Not quite fathomed out the braking yet here in MotoGP 24. One thing I can tell you is that you brake earlier, but harder. Compared to MotoGP 23, you could brake really late and not as aggressive, but now it's really aggressive but earlier. That's the difference I'm finding with MotoGP 23's brakes. You have to be very careful about the rear brake as well. Too much rear brake is just going to send the rear tyre sliding. It feels amazing in the terms of vibration, but it's not great for the terms of racing when your tyres are going to get worn out rather quickly. Had a quick look at Piqueras there. I thought he was going to exceed track limits. He didn't. He managed to hold on. And just a quick question. Where the hell is Holgado and David Alonso? I'm not seeing them anywhere near the top 8 as of yet, as we just exceed track limits. Damn it. That's lost us. In fact, we're still gaining time. Oh, that's another track limit warning. That's 2 in 1 lap. Oh, we could be finding ourselves in the long lap penalty soon. Long lap penalty is in turn 5. I have never tried the long lap penalty here. That's going to bite me on the backside, isn't it? It really is. I should have practiced. Why did I think I could do this race without getting track limit warnings? Sometimes the ego is just too high, isn't it? Scott Ogden's now in pursuit. Just caught a glimpse of Angel Piqueras there. He had a little look behind him, but it wasn't that really stupid one that's in MotoGP 23. Oh, Scott Ogden! And Nepa's going for the lunge up at the inside. Surely not. Yeah, track limit warning given to Stefano Nepa. And in fact, that's an irregular overtake, which means he's going to have to drop a position. And Boazri there is in... I don't know where Boazri is. I can never say his name. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But he's just received a penalty or a warning as well. Oh, and here comes Scott Ogden. I tell you what, I want to be eyeballing a Honda up next season if that's the case. Look at the speed of that. He was excellent going into turn 3. Oh, touching the rear tyre. At least that didn't result in an immediate crash for the Michael Laverty Racing team. I don't fancy getting a penalty for that, as Scott Ogden around the outside then. Yeah, that RC250 is way quicker than the KTM. What can I possibly do about that? Can I go for a lunge here into the left? I do feel confident here into turn 5. Oh, Batelli's gone down. Oh, and I just pushed Scott off the circuit. Did he get a track limit warning for that? Ah, that's very clever then. So the game understood that he went wide because of me. Clever. I'm happy with that. I don't know what happened to Batelli there, but it didn't quite work out as planned, did it? He binned it somewhere in turn 5. I was too busy focused on what was happening behind us. Zurata now has a warning. What was that for? It's hard to keep up, but I appreciate the amount of riders all getting penalties right now, because that means they aren't just abusing it and staying within track limits. They're also making mistakes as well. So Zura2s, I can never say his name, apologies, but I do believe he must have exceeded track limits there. On to the power then. Lap times are improving, and they're actually staying quite consistently. A 1 minute 40 for a Tatsuki Suzuki-san. I can't do that. Oh, the adaptive difficulties making me work hard here today, isn't it? Probably what I should have done is done like a couple of races really slowly and then jumped on this one and just won by a mile. I wouldn't do that, but yeah, I know it's a thing that can be done. Because of course the adaptive AI is constantly learning after every single race you do. So I think it's a good chunk of races. I did around 3 or 5 and then it really begun to understand where my pace was for this game. I would highly recommend turning that on rather than just choosing a difficulty. I originally felt that that's what I was going to do. I just chucked on 120%, and then I realised that I would be doing a disservice to the game if I did that. So it made sense for me just to try it and see what happens, because at the end of the day, the adaptive AI is only there to make the action fun and exciting. And if we turn it off, then what are we doing? It wouldn't make sense at all. So now out to turn 8. We have gained a few tenths of a second on Scott Ogden. David Almanza is now behind him as well. I don't think he was up there much in the terms of the qualifying, but I'll have to keep an eye on him because he's fast as well on the River Cold Snipers team. But I'm still not seeing a Holgado, Alonso. A little bit strange to say the least. I mean, we've seen some decent... Oh, here we go then. Here comes Scott Ogden on the brakes. Can we get him back into turn 1? It's going to be a bit aggressive, that. Bit of a nudge. But we've barged our way through and we are now up into 5th place. Not a bad job there. Also not seeing Ivan Ortola's just popped into my head. And my teammate, which I think is Noah Detweiler, but I think Ricky Rossi is on the CIP Green Power KTM this year, so I don't know which teammate I've got. I actually didn't look. I just jumped on the career mode, eager to race, and just went for it. Luca Linetta's going to have to be careful. He's just had a track limit warning. Oh, here comes Ogden. I don't really want to lose his position. This is my favourite overtaking spot on the circuit of Chang. Leaning on him, pushing him wide. We get through. No penalty or mention for that aggressive lunge. Oh, Almanza's closing in. 3 seconds is the gap to Piqueras then. There's a battle happening at the front, but I do fear with our KTM not having any upgrades, that is costing us. I still think I'm having a terrific race. This is my debut race here in Moto3. I did one quick race early. Oh, I've gone deep for turn 9. Now is not the time. Oh, massive contact there. Oh, big wheelie as well there as the AI made connection with us. Oh, it's gone. It's gone down. Oh, that was a horrible spot to go down. As Almanza made massive contact with me. As the rider standing has been updated, because I do believe Stefano Nepper has just lost. Yeah, he's gone down. That's done me a massive favour, actually, for the terms of gaining favour with the teams here in Moto3 for a good opportunity next season. And yeah, I'm not surprised. David Almanza is under investigation as we go into the right-hand side. Scott Ogden's got to drop a position. Oh, Almanza's been given a long lap penalty. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for in the MotoGP stewards. Brilliant. So for him being an absolute prat, whacking us, and then launching it at Scott Ogden, he's been given a penalty. Now the interesting part is, where does Almanza take it? Look at Bertelli, he's now caught us up as well. Great job for the young Italian. All that assistance from Rossi over the years has certainly helped him, I imagine. I do believe he is in the VR46 camp still. Ogden's now been given a warning. Oh, stay within the track limits, Matt. Stay within the track limits. Oh, Almansa's gone off. Whoa, he's never going to get that stopped. Did he mess it up? Oh, he's gone down. Oh, Almansa. Well, that's the first time I've seen them do a long lap penalty and mess it up. I tried it with Johan Zarco. I tried a few other rides as well. Marc Marquez did it. Well, I wasn't expecting him to completely flummox that. What a mess from David Almansa, but I've got to be honest, if I get a track limit warning again or two more, I should imagine my fate will be something similar to that. It'll not go well, I can assure you. I've never done it before here. I should have practiced, I really should have. Here comes Bertelli then. That Honda is so quick. It's so fast on the straights, isn't it? What can you do? We dive out of the right-hander. And there he goes. Oh, in fact, that's Scott. No, it's Joshua Watley. Oh, wow. Oh, impressive from the young man. Fair play to Joshua Watley. I would never see him diving up on the inside, to be honest. No disrespect to him, but I just didn't see it happening. We've got a bit of a battle now between the two British riders. So for the man who was in the, I think was he in the FIM-CEV Championship? I do believe Joshua Watley was taking part in that, and of course the European Talent Cup. This is not the European Talent Cup anymore, mate. This is the Moto3 Championship Career Mode for DrAce here in MotoGP 24. Things are different, and it's quite clearly showing that it's different because Josh Watley, up to his best result in Moto3 at the moment. I've got to get my hands on one of them Hondas, I swear. Around the outside of Josh. Oh, I'm going to be wide. I'm going to be wide. Oh, no. Please don't give me a track limit warning. Surely I reduced enough speed there. I think I got away with that, which I think's fair. I mean, if you run it off the circuit, you can't then try. I mean, if I came back on the circuit really quickly, then yeah, I would have deserved a penalty. Whoa, the rear tyre slipped, and think I just touched the green again. No, I didn't. I was lucky then. It's just coming undone at the moment, isn't it? Just unravelling ever so slightly. Just got into the 42s as well. Within 2 seconds of Tatsuki Suzuki's fastest lap. He is now going into turn 1. We're here in the final corner for turn 12. Tatsuki Suzuki is on fire on board the Husqvarna. Now who's been given a track limit warning? It's Boisri in his home GP. He's not having the best of the races, is he? I don't even know where he is. I don't know where all the best riders are, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like there's many riders on track. I wonder if there's a big pile-up somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it does update when there's a new crasher in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Hasn't done it yet, and of course popping up on the screen will be the subscribe button, so don't ignore it if you're enjoying the video. Plenty more videos just like this, and of course guides coming as well, so definitely get subscribed here on MotoGP 24 release day. Losing touch here with Joshua Watley and Matteo Bertelli. I really hope I can catch him up, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there. The former Vision... In fact, he did. He had that short look behind him, didn't he, on the... well, I guess it still is the Vision Track Honda. It's just that this now changed over to the Michael Laverty project. The MLav Racing. 0.8 of a second. Are we coming back? Lap times are still good. Certainly feels like I'm catching up to him. I know I'm fast into this sector here. Really pleased to see they don't make that stupid mistake like they did last season. And speaking of stupid mistakes, come on. I've got 5 laps left, and I can only... If I have no more track limit warnings remaining, that's it. If I make one more mistake, if I run off the circuit or bump another rider, then it's a long lap penalty for me. I really hope I avoid the long lap penalty. I really hope. Out of the final corner. Again, good lap time though. In fact, that's the best lap time we've had since a while. 42.4 was our best earlier on. I actually missed that. I didn't realise I had a decent lap. I thought my other lap was a 142.9. I've not really been paying attention to that. I've been too... Oh, I shouldn't have looked behind me. Oh God, the Spaniards, the Italians are all charging now. It's going to be a nightmare going on the brakes here into turn 3. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Wish me luck. Onto the brakes, going for that tight apex. Well, I missed it. I missed it completely. Now, where is Furasata then? Sorry, no, it says Zuritaza and Farioli. Oh, yeah, here they are. Here he goes. Here goes Farioli. He's a good lad, the young Italian. He goes up on the inside, going into the fastest corner here in the Chang International Circuit. I go for the tight apex for turn 5. Can I get through? Certainly can. Bit of argy-bargy. And he also got a track limit warning for that. That's a bit harsh, but look at that move. Clean as you like from Farioli. Me, not so much, but I would say all is fair in love and war. This is good action, isn't it, so far? Whoa, Farioli got close to our rear tyre again. My goodness. We got Zurituza, Farioli behind us. All approaching, all putting the pressure on in these final couple of laps. Tell you what, each and every lap I just feel better and better on this game. This could be another 142. Still not quite got the braking understood. But once I get that right, I think we're going to have some solid racing here in MotoGP 24. Just slipped off the pace ever so slightly there. Did have to engage with Farioli for the position. But a top 7 is nothing to scoff at, is it? I would take that. If you told me before this one we'd finished 7th, I think I would have took it. That's a position improvement. I've been working hard in the practice so far. Qualifying didn't go all that bad, to be honest. I did drop into Q1 for a moment, but I got through into Q2. The thinnest of thin ice as well, the skin of my teeth. I managed to get through as Farioli goes up on the inside. Ah, don't push me on this. Oh, man. I had to just shove into him there and proper lean on the 658 Quadricorsa Honda. There was not a chance in hell I was going to get a long lap penalty for exceeding track limits from that nudge. Oh, man. I know he would have done to me what I did to him earlier, but... Oh no, Farioli, please don't push me off the track. That's good racing though. I can't argue with that, that's just good battles. Oh, and here comes Adrian Fernandez. Oh, I don't want him to get involved. We know how he fights. We've seen him get involved in the Sasaki Championship battle with Masia last season, didn't we? Oh no! Zurituza! Come on, Shabby. Is that it then? Is that a long lap penalty? No, it's not. We got away with it again. Oh, Chabby, why? That is completely scupping my chance of finishing 7th then. That wasn't my fault, surely. It was a bit of a lunge from Zurituza, but that wasn't ideal. Jose Antonio Rueda's behind us now in 10th place. Of course, in real life, having a bit of problem with appendicitis. Did the young Spaniard. I hope he's returning back to full fitness soon. Look at that shocking lap time from us on lap 13 as well. That's a disaster, isn't it? That did not go all that well for us right now. 9th place. Bouazri, he's behind us. Rueda's in 10th, 11th. Stefano Nepa mustn't be in the points. Oh no, he must be 15th. Because right now we'd be acquiring 7 points. And I think he had a 2-point lead ahead of me. I don't know, I didn't really see. I can't remember if we were tied on points here. Or if we were ahead, I don't remember, but I guess I'll have to think about it for later. Ooh, again, really close to exceeding limits. Oh, look at that! Bouazri, the home fans will be on their feet as we dive into turn 5 together. But thankfully, we held him off. Didn't quite lose the position there, but goodness me. That was a bit of a lunge, but at the same time it was nothing overly aggressive. I could see it was coming and I was able to get out of the way. But I would implore you to just pay attention to the AI in this one. They're relatively clean, but if they do feel faster, they will go for the lunge, and, well, I can't fault that. I'm a big believer in going for the lunge when you see fit. Although, probably could have took some time to gauge when to make the lunge rather than just going for the first opportunity. It is what it is. I'm not going to tell him how to race, but we're back into the 43s, the low 43s, let's say. Wow, penultimate lap. This race has been 15 laps, and yet it feels like it's been 4. It has absolutely flown by. I can't wait to see some of the content we can produce in MotoGP 24. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. What a race so far, guys and girls. We're being pressured from every position. And Bawazri's coming back here, isn't he? He definitely is. Tachicorn could be disappointing us here. The fans would erupt. There he is. Honda Team Asia, long way around. I don't think so, though. I'm sure I can push him back. There you go. Use him. Lean into the corner. Keep hold of the position. Trying to brake quite late there for turn 5. He looks like he's learned his lesson, did the number 5. Not attacking in the corner with the same number as him. 10th of a second off the pace. Where's he going to go for the lunge? Don't go for it here. Oh, he's putting on some serious pressure. I mean, I'm already losing a position compared to the qualifying, but I did get punted off the circuit by Chabi, so I can accept that. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that we are still holding our own against the AI. Whoa, here comes Bawazri. A quick look behind me. Jose Antonio Rueda's there. I'm going to get pressured all the way down to the final corner on the final lap, it seems. Here we go. Into turn 12. We get onto the power and across the line. It's another slow lap. We need the 42s to stay relevant here for the top 9. I can't drop into the 43s again. Medium tyres look to be a good option. I did really want to go for the soft rear, but the game recommended the medium, and I don't really have enough experience of the Pirelli tyres yet to make a decision. So those would be the SC2s. Unfortunately, the game doesn't actually list it as Pirelli SC1s or SC2s. They just say soft and medium, which is a bit of a shame. I did expect to see an updated graphic, as look at that. Bawazri pushes us wide there. The speed of that Honda. Yeah, we need a Honda next season. I'm happy with the KTM for the debut. It's only 3 races after all. But I would really like to see myself on a Honda. I didn't get a chance to use the Honda in Moto3 last season. And I don't think I even had it the year before. In fact, was I on the SICK 58 Squadra Corsa Honda? Maybe I was actually, now I can't remember. I think I was on the Honda, unless they used a KTM last season. No, I don't think so. I think it was on a Honda. I've absolutely lost my marbles. It's the final lap here, ladies and gentlemen. We've only got, what, 3 more corners to go after this one? We've got to get that position back. I'll go full send if I have to in the final corner. Oh, Bawazri plays a really tight apex there for turn 9. Tatsuki Suzuki wins. Luca Lanetta finishes 2nd. Furusato, the young Japanese star, he finishes in 3rd. And Rueda and Ortola might be disappointing us here. Into the final corner. Surely I'm not close enough. Gotta go for the lunge though. Hashtag full send. Hashtag why not let it fly? Oh, not quite. Bawazri holds on to 9th place, and we finish in a solid 10th place in our debut race. Wow. What a battle that was, and that was just for 10th place. Whew. I need to lie down. Guys and girls, thanks for watching this video. I will show you now the rest of the results just to see what happened. Yeah, Alonso, not even in the points. Neither is Kelso. Neither was Holgado. That's peculiar. Let's have a look at the championship standings. We are in 7th. 104 points behind the leader. It's impossible to win, but of course with only 2 more rounds after this one, means we have every chance of fighting for 6th place. Let's see what we can do for the videos coming soon. But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.